Yeah, you know what it is. It's been 2 or 3 years. I meant it, right? I know, man. Listen, it's all good, though. You know I'm maintaining. Looking good, though, baby. I mean, whatever. Let's get it poppin'. All right, well, I'm with you. No, yeah. My number right here. You know the happenings, homies just yapping in here, shaking, laughing, and exchanging all their math again. You usually lose touch when you're traveling. A few dudes bruise up in the battling. Parked on Madison across from Nevada. Said we talked about the tattling. Some niggas did it Madeline. Plus discussed old homicides unraveling. I asked, was he dabbling? He laughed and said he managing. His Cardi frames was as clear as a camera lens. He hardly changed, no was near in comparison. We joked about how police choked him out. And he claimed as far as fame I had enough to bust an open mouth. In other words, I was up in clout. And from the curb I need to pull a Larry Bird for I'm up and out. Without a sound, snatched my Guinness off the ground. Rose up, gave him a pound and told homie, hold it down. You know the game insane in the brain. Big James in the veins. Real niggas never change. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. So through the pain, through the fire and the flames, I adapt to the pain. Real niggas do the same. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. It was Tuesday when I saw him, figure Friday I could call him. Woke up early Wednesday morning, flew a chicken from New Orleans. She ain't that average bitch, you be dogging for dick. You know them chicks that get you sick when they keep calling. Up in Nordstrom for a fresh pair to force them, of course, with footwear. I'll be that first nigga to sport them. Caught them before the salesmen even had time to assort them. Bought them before any celeb stylists ever saw them. Warm soon as I hopped them in the spot, playing possum, debating my destination, lacing, weighing my options. Sully started rocking, I answered. What's poppin'? They answered and said they shot him. Now the hood got a problem. I had to swallow, reaching out for my water bottle, trying to figure what nigga whined by who then. Before you know it, the other boys told that it was homie from the old clique I just seen and spoke with. Oh shit, this can't be serious. It's my world. You know the game insane in the brain. Big James in the veins. Real niggas never change. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. So through the pain, through the fire and the flames, I adapt to the pain. Real niggas do the same. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. It's though or die, we survived till we slain. And it's no surprise, homie was probably high when they came. I know the guy, he was fly, him and I was the same. A Gemini with a style that symbolizes his name. Garly train, he could camouflage in any terrain. Cardi frames, we go back like Bottles and James. It's a shame, cause they say his baby mama's to blame. But nonchalantly I refrain, cause it constantly changed from close range. Somebody please slowly explain that they just wanted some Jews, why they ain't go for the chain. If they just wanted some news, they could've left him in his hands. But no, they just left the nigga breathless and bang. You know the game insane in the brain. Big James in the veins. Real niggas never change. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. So through the pain, through the fire and the flames, I adapt to the pain. Real niggas do the same. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. You know the game insane in the brain. Big James in the veins. Real niggas never change. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. So through the pain, through the fire and the flames, I adapt to the pain. Real niggas do the same. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. You know the game insane in the brain. Big James in the veins. Real niggas never change. And though we homies and we no longer hang. You know me and that love still remains. So through the pain, through the fire and the flames, I adapt to the pain. Real niggas do the same. What's up? Gotta cut that off, because this ain't New York, baby. This is DC. What's going on, Pugilist Fanatics? It's Myra Magnus in another segment of Boxologics United with the new thought of format, the 3-minute drill. 3-minute drill. Let me
Say what's up to everybody in the chat. Jordan Champini. Champini. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Peace to you, champ. Jeremy Hala Mendez. Peace and pugilism to you, champ. Eugene Abreu. Peace and pugilism to you, champ. Arlette Constable. Peace and pugilism to you, queen. Coke Stokes Boxing Flow. Peace and pugilism. You are, of course, without no doubt, the first motherfucker better step on this goddamn panel. Toby Bartlett, get your ass on the panel, Toby. Peace and pugilism to you, champ. Never, not even a debate. Yeah, and we're not going to debate. We're just going to share your freaking thoughts, your opinions, and discussion. And please, Arlette Constable, join the panel. It would be lovely having a woman here today. Without a doubt, beautiful. Let's talk some rumbling. First of all, let me find my freaking phone. I was looking for it. You know how you just lose some shit? And like, where the fuck it goes? So I can keep the time. But there it is. Now, the 3-minute drill is like this. When you get the panel, when it's your turn to express your opinion, your thoughts, or whatever the topic is, you got 3 minutes to clear it out. Go ham, say whatever the hell you want, but you got 3 minutes. Hold one time, let me get to the stopwatch. Let's make the boxing fun, baby, again, because I got ideas galore, and I've been holding on to this one. James Bell, Peace and Pugilism. Get your asses up on the panel. Everybody, I hope you hit the like button on the way in. Again, hit the like button. It's a 3-minute drill. Hit the like, join the panel. You are forever welcome. Oh, in every way, shape, or form. Because this is Boxing Logics United. All right? That means my logic, your logic, her logic, everybody's damn logic. Even if it's some crazy shit. Even if it don't make no goddamn sense. Even if you don't know shit about boxing. To regurgitate the famous words of Roger Mayweather. If you're one of those, we still want to hear it. What's going on? Peace and pugilism, Troy Graham. Peace and pugilism, Mr. Edward Stevens. And everybody, who's going to come in and join me? Are y'all going to leave me hanging? Do what you got to do. So, let's get to the first banner. First topic of discussion. Let's go and hit it big. Is Charlo ready for CANELO? Now, I know you guys want to hear what I have to say, but we also want to hear what you have to say. And hit the like button. Well, James Bell, we're going to talk about LOMA too. You know that's right. Let me start my block up. First of all, let me go get one of the moonshine pears as I wait for somebody to get on the panel and hear what you have to say. Coke Stokes. Boom. Bada boom. Bada bing. Everybody welcome Coach Stokes to the panel.
What it do, baby?
What it do, champ?
Shit, chilling, man. On the move, but shit, man, I wanted to stop by, tell everybody what it do, what's happening. Shit, man. Hey. Big ups on them fights last night, bro. Damn. Oh, man. Shit,
I called him.
What you think about that? Huh?
I called him.
Yep, you did. You did, bro.
Almost right on the button. I called a majority decision for Charlo, which I should have meant unanimous, but a very close fight.
Yeah.
I should have meant it was like only about 2-point difference, which it turned out being. Now, I don't know who the hell some of those scorecards were, but I think 160-112 I seen. A hell of a fight.
Yeah.
Jermell has graduated, so that's why we have the question for today. Is Charlo ready for CANELO? Give me 3 minutes. What you got?
Man, that's gonna be a hard. What's up, man? Hey, give me just a second, babe. I'm on the move.
Okay, well, Charlo, we're gonna skip from you. Charlo, we're gonna skip from you and go right next to Troy Graham. 3-minute drill, Troy Graham.
Is Charlo ready for
Yep.
Canelo?
Koki,
Oh,
take your
man, that's
get your
hard,
hey,
man. Why you put me in that predicament, bro?
Koki, hold up.
All right.
You got 3 minutes to think about it before you come back. We're gonna let Troy Graham go then since you gotta think about it. Go.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna give you a time. All right, Troy, go.
Yes.
Welcome, Jeremy, to the chat too. What's up? Peace and pugilism to you, sir.
All right, brothers. Peace. But yes, sure, why not? Fighters are fighters, man. That's what they do. They fight. So what I saw yesterday, if we're talking about Big Charlo, I guess that's who we are speaking
You
about.
damn right we're talking about Big Charlo.
As I saw patience. So like when he said something in the corner to Ronnie Shields, or Ronnie said, you gotta try and drop that right uppercut on him. He said, yeah, Ronnie, I'm just wait till he gets close. Patience. He's
Remember, you
patient,
got. Now hold up. Remember, you got 3 minutes now. The clock is on. Go.
Okay, it's on now. You just let me talk for 30.
It's on now. 3 minutes. Go.
So, okay, so take it from the top. Yes, of course, and why not? Fighters fight, and the one of the most blessed tools a fighter could have is his patience. So this.
Absolutely.
Charlo is kind of growing into his own, even though I'm real hard on certain fighters, but he's 30, but I think he's patient and he's more mature than his younger brother. So at this stage, he should give Canelo a good enough fight. Does he have what it takes to beat him? I don't know yet. Until they fight, to be very honest with you. Because Canelo is he's basically the moon, as I like to call him, and Charlo's the wolf that's howling at him. So we shall see. We shall see. I can't give you a answer and say yes or no because that wouldn't make any sense.
Tell me what you think. You got 2 minutes left.
Good. Okay, then my answer to your question. Okay, cool. Then my answer to your question is yes. He could get in the ring with him right now and he could fight him. Yes. Can he beat him? We will know that once the final bell rings. That's how we know. And I'm not trying to cop out or anything, but that's just the facts. That's just the facts of the situation.
You got a minute and a half left. What else?
Okay, well, I cut my toenails that now. But I enjoyed the fights last night, man. And that shot to the stomach that his brother gave that boy, that had nothing to do with why he stopped. He was hurt from 2 rounds ago. I think he got caught with a left hook and he never recovered. I think that's what happened to him. He got caught with a left hook in the temple, and if you watched him, he kind of walked a certain way to his corner, right?
He was dazed like hell. It was at the very end of the round,
and he never recovered. He never recovered from that because that shot to the belly was nothing.
Okay, hold on.
Nothing at all.
We're gonna get back to that one. Jeremy, 3 minutes. Is Charlo ready for Canelo?
What's up? Here, my take on it when it comes to Canelo is I think he's ready for Canelo. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay, here's my thing. I think he's ready for Canelo. With that jab that he showed me, he's never shown me in any of his other fights. I think he could give Canelo a tough fight if he feints, if he does foot feints and he feints that jab. He could probably give Canelo a tough fight because we already seen Gennady Golovkin give Canelo a tough-ass fucking fight with the jab. And arguably, I had Golovkin winning the first fight, but here's my thing. I think he's ready. I think he's ready to fight Canelo. And I think he deserves a shot at Canelo more than Andrade. But stylistically, I think Canelo will struggle less with Charlo. But I will take sides on. For me, I think Canelo would win the fight because he has such an unorthodox way of fighting that it's kind of hard to predict how he's going to fight and where he's going to land a punch because he lands clean punches, but he throws in such an unorthodox way. Like, have you ever seen how he punches? When it looks like he's going to throw a hook, he throws an uppercut. And when it looks like he's going to throw a fucking jab to the body, he just throws a fucking hook to the head. He has such an unorthodox way of fighting, and that I can't say that Charlo would win, but I think he would definitely give Canelo a tough fight.
Okay. So you still have a minute and a half left. Is that all you have to say?
No, and I also think his footwork could be better because if he gets better footwork, then he could definitely beat Canelo with lateral movement. We've already seen that Canelo struggles with fighters with lateral movement. He usually just hits them to the body, and it's helped him a lot. But if Charlo gets better when it comes to his footwork, I think he can have a chance to beat Canelo and probably upset. He can probably pull off the upset.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I'm going last. Coach Stokes, you ready, baby? Hold up. Coach.
Hey, you can
hear
hear me?
You now clear. What's up?
Hey, man. Hey, big ups to them Charlo brothers. First off, man. Hey, they both put on some wonderful performances last night. But I gotta say this, man. Me honestly, Charlo, he showed some great shit in the ring last night, but I don't know if he's ready for Canelo just quite yet, man. I think he gotta go into the deep end a little more, man. He gotta dig a little more, man. Get it out the mud, bro. He showed that jab though. He did some good work against Derevyanchenko, but I don't know, man. That's gonna be a tough one for me, bro. I don't even need 3 minutes for that. I'm just gonna lay.
I think I'm gonna cut it down to 1 minute for everybody. 3 minutes longer than I thought. 3 minutes is
but one thing I can say, man, about Jermell, bro. Oh my God, hey, that dude there, man. Hey, you can't leave Jermell on the corner too long. He gonna get the hooking, and when he get the hooking, it's over with, bro. It's over with, man. Hey, that dude was putting together some good punches last night, man. He hurt the hell out of fucking Rosario, bro. Rosario, I think he was hurt. I ain't gonna say from the first round. I think that was a flash knockdown, but man, that when he hit him with that hook, I think he hit him like on the chin or something, bro. And he was hurt right then and there, man, because he.
It was the end of the second round.
In the stomach.
I couldn't tell if it was a knockdown. People were saying it was a slip.
Yeah,
the first one I thought it was a slip.
That's what it basically looked like. Even with the punch to the stomach, bro, I just think he was hurt from that hook. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go and look at the punch when he hit him in the stomach or whatever, or in the solar plexus or whatever that was, I think he was still fucked up, bro. Real talk.
No, I don't think the punch landed on the solar plexus. I don't think many people understand the physics of throwing a punch as well, because I'm pretty sure when Jermell threw that jab, he threw that jab off the back foot. He pushed his body weight with the back foot, and he threw that jab. So it wasn't just no normal jab. He put weight on that jab. So it wasn't just going to be a soft pity pat jab.
If you watch it,
it's called a shotgun jab.
Yeah, exactly. Those types of jabs.
That's what it's called.
He was guarded up, bro. He was guarded up. He guarded it pretty good, man. I can't say that was an actual, just a flush punch. You know what I'm saying? I think he was hurt from the lick before.
It seemed like where the punch went, it hit right there in the around the groin. It was right there.
Yeah, it did. It hit right like.
And if you hit yourself right there flush, it'll take the wind out of you.
Yeah, that dude, man. Banana, man. Hey, man, that dude took a slip last night, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I thought Jermell was gonna take the loss last night. I'm gonna be honest with you, but he pulled it off.
Me too.
Off in great fashion. Too.
I picked the 7th, 8th round TKO.
Wow, and that's what happened, bro. That's what happened. Hey, man, did you get paid for it though?
No, I just did the video for it.
I feel you.
Okay, well, what I think is Charlo ready for Canelo? Yes. Do I think Charlo can beat Canelo? Yes.
I don't know, bro.
Let me get my 2 minutes in.
Okay.
I think Charlo can beat Canelo. People can say one thing about is Charlo fights wide leg, as we can see. He can take a punch. Both Charlos can take a hell of a punch. We can see.
Right.
And the thing is, Canelo don't have the great feet that Derevyanchenko has to maneuver around.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's and do Charlo hit hard enough to bother Canelo? Yes.
Yeah.
I think he does hit hard enough to worry Canelo. The hard jab, Would that worry Canelo? Yes. Do Canelo got good bob and weaving and pretty decent defense? Yes, he does. But I think Charlo will come in there with that chip on his shoulder, like the Charlos do. And I'm not saying he will beat Canelo. I think it will be a very, very interesting fight.
It'll be interesting.
And I think Charlo, from what we see, how you have to beat the Charlos to get a point on the scorecard or to get a chance on the scorecard. I think Charlo understands he will have to beat Canelo. The tables have reversed. He will have to beat Canelo to get a chance on the scorecard. Yeah. And I think he will go into that fight aggressive. Could he get hurt by Canelo? Possibly.
Yes.
Possibly. But I don't think you will see him fall like we saw motherfucking Sergey fall and crumble, which we all have our opinions on. But I do think Canelo, I do think Charlo will give him a run for his fucking money and can stop him. I don't know, not stop. I'm not going to say that, but I think he can beat him in the fight, but maybe not all the points.
To be honest, he could stop him. Hey, he's good enough to do it, but I just think that I don't know, man. It's a lot of things that Canelo he could capitalize off of, bro. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if Canelo he get in there with Charlo, man, Charlo get to doing what he do. He gonna have to utilize that jab for sure, man. He gotta work that jab if you want to do anything towards Canelo, bro. Other than that, don't go in there with all that wild shit, mad chip on your shoulder, so you gonna get knocked out. Simple and plain, bro. That's how I feel about it.
Welcome, D. Jefferson, to the panel. G. Jefferson.
Brother with the
as D. Jefferson.
Brother with the hat who always play with like I don't know his name.
D. Jefferson, you got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. Is Charlo ready for Canelo? Stopwatch is on.
All right, so I'm gonna sum this shit up quick. Hell no. Canelo beats Charlo like a drum. That's number one. I ain't even gonna break it down. A fight versus the Reverend Chinko means nothing because Canelo beat the Reverend Chinko like a drum. So let's cancel that shit. But with Teofimo Lopez is going to knock Lomachenko the fuck out. And I've been consistent with that. So to that question, can he knock Lomachenko out? Goddamn right.
D. Jefferson, that topic is coming later. God damn it, can we stay on fucking topic?
I just see the title double M. And
I know, so it's coming later.
All right. But I just wanted to say this. Okay, hold on. I want to tell you this. I'm not going to say nothing about Teofimo. Let me get this off. I don't give 2 shits about Jermell Charlo. I don't. You know, he had a good fight. I'm not a Charlo fan. I think he deserves all his respect. I don't want to hear people starting to take shit away from him like, oh, well, the Reverend Chinko was beat up by Triple G and all this nonsense. No, give a man his respect, full respect. I don't want to hear that bullshit. And he showed us a lot of things in that fight that people had questions about. Head movement. He was getting out of the way of the Reverend Chinko shot. Lateral movement. You know, he was changing levels. All of these people saying that Charlo is basic and he doesn't do this and he doesn't do that. Well, he did all of those things. So stop hating on Jermell Charlo. He showed what people wanted him to show, but he did not show enough to say he's going to beat Canelo. That's ridiculous.
Lisa Bells, welcome to the chat.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Everything is going on at the same time, beautiful. Is
Charlo, hey,
is Charlo
what's going on, my good brothers?
It's good to hear you. Good to hear you.
You're on the 3-minute drill. The question is Charlo ready for Canelo? You got 1 minute, go.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Okay, I think that Charlo, he could be ready. Now, will he win? I don't know. Like y'all said, you're gonna have to knock Canelo out. And you may have to knock him down at least a couple of times. But I think physically he's ready as far as, you know, his physical and everything. He's strong. He's a strong young man. But He doesn't have the Canelo is a very seasoned pro. He has a lot of fights for such a young age. You know what I'm saying? Because he started very young, like 15. He started boxing pro. So, it'd be a good fight. It'd be a good fight.
Okay.
I think he's ready. At least I think he's mentally ready.
You think Charlo is mentally ready?
Well,
yeah, I do.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout outs to DT3 because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known about Myron Magnus's life yesterday.
Thank you. DT3's in the chat.
You mind?
Peace to DT3. Okay.
All right, well,
next topic, Nick.
I'm gonna jump.
What you about to
see, I was gonna jump in.
Next topic then. All right. So D Jefferson jumping the goddamn gun as usual. Can TEO stop Loma?
My brother D'Lo.
Hold on. Can TEO stop Loma? We going from top to bottom. Troy Graham on you. You got a minute. Go.
Sure. He can stop him. It's just a matter of catching him and timing him. Of course they can stop him. Any fighter can get stopped. There's no fighter that can't get stopped if you set it up right and you time it right. So yes, he could stop him. And I can see him getting stopped by body shots, actually. I can see him getting stopped by body shots. Yeah.
You can see TEO getting stopped by body shot.
No. I can see him stopping Lomachenko by body shots.
That's what I meant to say. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Okay, then yours is up. Now, Jeremy, can TEO stop Loma? You got a minute. Okay, Jeremy stepped out. D Jefferson, you've been waiting so much. Can TEO stop Loma? And tell us why.
Teofimo Lopez is gonna knock Lomachenko the fuck out, 7th round. Now, I will say this, man.
Hold up. 7th round knockout.
Goddamn, I thought I had a minute, not 10 seconds.
I'm trying to clarify. You get those 10. 7-minute knockout, 7-round knockout for Teofimo.
Yeah.
All right, document. Go ahead.
Okay. Here's the thing. I think as that fight goes past 8 rounds, and Teofimo don't get the job done, Lomachenko's going to outclass the kid, right? I think after the 7th or 8th round, the kid will figure out that he cannot crack this dude's shell. My thing is, can he get in? I have no question if he can get in, because since Lomachenko's been at 135, everyone he's faced has gotten in. So I don't know why, with the explosiveness, the speed, and the youth that Teofimo has, people are just assuming that he's not going to be able to get in. He's going to be able to get to that body, and he's going to be able to hit Lomachenko. Can Lomachenko, the question should be, can Lomachenko take what this kid is going to give to him? That, to me, should be the question.
Bingo, you came to your time. Awesome. All right, now, Jeremy. Well, actually, Jeremy just popped in. You, Coach Stokes, can TEO stop Loma?
That was an accident. Bad.
Your volume, Coach Stokes.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey,
we can't hear you, Coach.
I think TEO gonna stop.
We can't hear you, Coach.
I think stop. Hey,
I can hear him.
I can hear him.
Oh, well, keep talking then. I can't.
Yeah, hey.
Wow.
I think he's gonna stop Loma, man, and I give him by.
I don't think he can't come out on side the panel.
Y'all can't hear me at all?
Coach.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can hear you, brother. Just keep talking. I can hear you.
Yeah, hey, on the cool, man.
I don't think he will come out on the live cast's answer though. That's my that's what I'm wondering.
Hey, I'm gonna jump out and jump back in. It's probably when I jumped in the second time. So I'm gonna jump out and jump back in.
Who's next, or can I just jump in here and just
No, Mr. Jeremy, you already said something, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I didn't say anything about that fight.
Jeremy,
y'all got my southpaw fighter Lomachenko fucked up. Holy
Jeremy
shit!
Not there? You not ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Lisa Bales, kick it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
1 minute. Can TEO stop Loma?
Yeah, he got a puncher's chance.
TEO
definitely.
Can definitely stop Loma. With the power he has.
Wait a minute.
If he can knock him out. If he lands a clean punch, he either puts him on his ass or just knocks him out. Here's my thing. If Teofimo Lopez comes into that fight
Lisa Bells?
overconfident, if he really
Technical
believes what he
difficulties?
says and he thinks Lomachenko is overrated, I think
Okay.
that's when
Is,
Lomachenko could actually shock
Jeremy, you
Teofimo
speaking?
Lopez.
Can y'all hear Jeremy? Because I can't.
Myron, you
Yep.
need to jump out and come back in, fam. Because it's you that can't hear people. You need to go out and come back in.
But I hear you fine.
Yeah.
I hear Troy
I
fine.
know, but you don't hear everybody, fam.
I think from my experience, I
Can y'all
usually
hear
on
me?
their shit. On their
No,
connection.
I can hear you
it happened
both.
to me before, Double M. You got to jump out and come back in, fam.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. What the hell? I gotta go out and come back in. Still figuring this damn thing out.
Somebody sing a song. Somebody sing a song.
How do I come out and go back in?
You should just hit
Can
leave.
y'all hear me?
You
Yeah,
on,
we
Myron?
can.
I know I hear fine, but I still can't hear some Jeremy. He was talking, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's quiet now though.
Yeah, I was talking.
Then who's next? Oh, then it's me? Is
It's
it my
Jeremy.
turn?
You got cut off and then me.
Yeah.
And see, this is when
Yeah,
we
I got cut
can't
off
hear
because
you,
you said
Myron.
you couldn't hear me.
Can you hear him?
I don't hear him.
All right, Myron, look,
He's
check
not.
this out. Don't end the live. Don't end the live. Just close out StreamYard, open StreamYard back up, and come back in. Because it's you can't hear everyone.
I don't know how to do that. So I'm gonna kick him
You
from
know, you hit the X, nigga. You close the goddamn window, then you open StreamYard back up and come back in. That's how you do it.
I kicked them from the
crazy.
joint and they come back in. Don't worry about it. I don't want bogged down on the shit. It's all good. Oh, one question though. So let me say my thing. I kicked them out. They gonna have to come back in because I don't know how to just back out, come back in. I'm still learning this shit. All right. So can TEO stop Lima? No disrespect, my back to anybody I had to kick out. I just want you to come back in so the audio's working fine. Can TEO stop Loma? It's going to be hard. Do I think he can do it? Yes. But it's going to be hard. And I mean, he will have to be on his AAA game. I mean, at that level or that focus that we see him versus Comey and ×2. And the beautiful thing is, I think his father will get him there. A lot of people say all this about his dad and all this boom boom. One thing about Lomachenko's father is he instilled a high amount of confidence in his son. And that's what a father should do. Because even if Loma has doubts in the back of his mind, his father, shuts all that doubts out and reinforces this positive thought and attitude and belief. And that Teofimo goes out and then performs, with like, I got to do it. If my dad can believe I can do it, then I can do it. So therefore, yes, I believe, TEO can stop Loma. I also believe TEO can beat Loma on points. Jeremy, I can hear you now. I believe
you can hear now.
Yes, sir. See, that's the better. It was doing that the other night, and I just had people coming out and going in. So that's what I feel about that. So, a lot of people gonna think it's crazy. I think he can beat him on points and beat him by stoppage. But on the other flip side, and I'm done with this, do I think Loma can beat him on points? Yes. Do I think Loma can stop him? No. I don't think.
Say.
Go ahead.
Let me say this, right? I saw this post recently And Teofimo was weighing 146 pounds and still got 3 weeks for the fight. All that weight should have been lost at least by last month. He got to lose about 12, 13 pounds to make weight.
So he might just
So,
pull off an Orlando Cerrito.
so I would say after the third, fourth round, that's when you're gonna find out, who's gonna win this fight, because that's a lot of weight to lose in 3 weeks. I honestly, he should have. I honestly, he should have been took that weight off. And if he's 146 pounds right now, 3 weeks out, how much did he weigh before that?
I know he looked like he was toned. He just looked also like it was a lot of he was doing a lot
muscle.
of weight.
Yeah, see that
He got
muscle.
He got up to 159, Troy. He got all the way up to 159. But Troy, let me just say this, Troy. I don't want to say what a 23-year-old kid can't do when at the age of 26 and 27, Jared Hurd and Aaron Spence was dropping 30 and 40 pounds. I'm not really trying to hear that, man.
Okay. Well, yes, I think, what is it, 16 pounds you say, or 13 pounds? Is that as much as we think? You know what I mean? I know I've lost freaking 4 pounds in one day without trying. You know what I mean? With cardio.
It's definitely possible.
Everything. It's definitely possible. So I'm not tripping over like 12 pounds in 3 weeks, to be honest.
10 pounds is 145, so he only goes from 145 to 135.
Well, okay. I thought you said, well, 10 pounds. And I don't think that's much. It can mean something, it cannot. Again, for like the great point by D just made by being a 23-year-old, I don't think we should be worried about that. Did you get a chance, Jeremy, now? Can TEO stop Loma? Did you speak?
I didn't get to fully speak because technical difficulties.
All right, go at it.
Yes, I definitely think Lopez can stop Loma, but to be completely honest, I don't think Lopez will beat Loma. If here's my thing. Mentally, if he thinks he can beat Loma the way he can beat him, like if he's calling him a diva and etc., then I think he might be for a very, very tough night, because Loma isn't just some random ass boxer, right? He's very skilled, and I think he's very resilient. But I think both of them. Teofimo can knock him out, and Loma can stop Teofimo via body shots, because like who was that person that said he was up 16 pounds. He would have to lose a lot of weight though. So honestly, I think Loma's only way to make Loma quit would be, or just to stop him, would be body shots. But I have Loma in this fight due to him being the more experienced fighter, and he's been in more wars than Teofimo Lopez.
Okay. Now, could that be a credit? Teo was in a war with Nakatani. Eventually stopped him. Am I correct?
Yeah, it could be a credit as well.
Yeah.
That also exposes some of Teo's weaknesses, but we also have to remind everyone that fight was how long ago? That was, we're talking about Teofimo's most recent fight. He's probably gotten better skill wise.
Yeah, that was last year, and that was against a very long opponent. Somebody you could compare Loma and Paul and Luke Campbell fight. What you think, Lisa?
Exactly.
I think, of course, Teo has a puncher's chance to knock out Lomachenko. Come on, the kid is young, strong, powerful. He's determined. He has something to prove to the world. But so does Lomachenko. I think he wants to be undisputed. It's a legacy thing. It's a legacy fight for both fighters. I think Teo is the goods, though. I think he can really cause Loma some problems, but they both, me personally, I know that they both coming in on their A game. Fact. Both of them. They both coming in on A games. So I don't want to like compare the Salido loss to because
That was a
at that
long time
time
ago, and
that was a long time ago, and Loma has gotten a lot better since then. And Salido was a different type of animal, which I got a feeling that basically if here's the thing, TEO is if he pressures Lomo, I think he can get him.
He's gonna have to. I'm sure he's gonna bully him.
Yeah, he's gonna have to bully him. Yeah,
Without a
yeah.
doubt. What do y'all
hmm
think? What do y'all think? Loma's um, best weapon will be versus Teofimo. What do you think Loma's best weapon would be to
Body
beat
shot.
Teo? The body work?
hmm Depends on how strong
Body work and head
TEO
movement.
is.
Okay. You think the body work and the head movement, Jeremy?
Yeah, because Teofimo Lopez is a taller fighter. He's probably right going to utilize the jab, trying to push the pace, trying to back him up. So Loma would have to split those punches. He has to, because if he just eats up them jabs, he's going to get knocked out.
Hmm.
hmm
Who's going if who keeps throwing jabs, they're gonna get knocked out?
If Lopez keeps throwing jabs and Loma doesn't slip any of Lopez's jabs, that's how he can get knocked out, because the jab is essential for every knockout, because the jab is what sets up everything. And
Yeah, but
if
not
Loma lets set up the jab correctly, land his judo shot to knock out Loma, then it's a good night. It's a good night for
but
Loma.
I agree.
but
I
Teofimo's a
agree.
very unorthodox fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of jabs. He throws jabs, but that's not like he's not a jab artist like I would say Alameda was versus Miri last night, and we're going to get to that fight as well. Who saw that fight?
That was good.
Who
I
saw
didn't
Miri
see.
versus Alameda
Me,
last
that
night?
was good.
I did commentary on the whole card.
Yo,
Yeah, I was on D's live.
that's awesome. So yo, D, tell me what you
Yeah.
think of the Neri Alameda fight.
I think that Luis Neri needs to be hung upside down on a tree and monkey spank. And then I think they need to throw alcohol all over the open wounds. Listen, Luis Neri, go smack yourself, because
Fuck.
he was supposed to put this kid away. Period. And Luis Neri has some hype with him. And I wasn't impressed by that. He was supposed to stop this kid. But shout out to Alameda, because up until the 11th round, those guys circled each other in the middle of the ring. That kid was game. He was throwing back. He wasn't running away. You understand what I'm saying? But Luis Neri and all of this hype around him, he's got all of this power. He'll destroy Monster Annoy. I think Casamaro, Monster Annoy, and Donaire will beat the shit out of Luis Neri. Like, I honestly think that.
Troy Graham, what do you think? You didn't see the fight though, did you? Troy? Okay, now step 2, Jeremy. Neri versus Alameda, tell us your point.
I like the fight. I think Luis Neri he was fighting good. I don't know his history. I didn't recognize who he was until I'm going to study his career so I can see who's. I'm not one to talk about his whole career because I don't know who he has to fight, but I'm going to check out his career. But for me, I think I don't have a voice on this because I don't know what's going on with Luis Neri, but I'm going to check out his career and see who he's got to fight. But I do know that he had some important fight with Nayo Inoue, from what D. Jefferson mentioned.
Okay, let me say this.
But when I saw his fight yesterday, if we're going to compare the two, I think Inoue would just destroy him.
I don't know about that. That's possible. Inoue is a bad boy, but Neri is too. But you know one thing? And welcome Major Key Boxing to the panel. Brother, I'm going to let you go in a minute. Hold on. let me get this point out. I think this brother Alameda has perhaps the best jab in boxing. Real talk. Both fighters are undefeated. Alameda was 25-0, 13 KOs. Neri was 30-0, 24 KOs. So Alameda was no bum. He was a top fighter coming in. And what I say, his jab was absolutely freaking-nificent. That's one of the most vicious, awesome, stinging, accurate, well-timed place jabs I think of anybody in boxing today. You know what I mean? I personally had Alameda winning that fight. But Neri was quite aggressive. But that jab was taxing his freaking ass. And maybe Neri styles make fights, as they say. Maybe Neri I think he would look a lot better versus in a way. But the jab by Alameda totally nullified Neri last night. It was a jab fest. And shout out to Showboxing stats for some very maybe questionable punch stats, because they had Alameda landed 79 jabs out of 503, I believe, and I don't know where that came from. And I'm done.
Hey,
Major Key Boxing, what's up?
Yo, chilling, brother. Thank you for having me on
What's
the panel.
up,
What up,
fam?
D? What up, D? What up, Lisa?
What's going on, fam?
Oh, y'all know Major Key. I don't know Major Key. Peace and pugilism, baby.
Yeah, I'm Glenn Avery on most channels, but I'm about to start my Major Key Boxing, you know what I mean? So they already know I've been promoting it, you know what I'm saying?
Glenn Avery. Okay, I know you.
Yeah, I've seen you before, man. Many channels, bro. On Nuke's channel, you know what I'm saying? You know, on multiple channels, bro. But hey, man, look, so I didn't watch the second part of the doubleheader, so I can't really spectate on that one. But I wanted to respond to the first part, which was the Lomachenko, how people feel that he needs to fight Teofimo. And my perspective on that is that number one, even though he's going to be the smaller guy, I feel like he really needs to just use his footwork to tag, throw a couple of combinations and get out. And the reason I say that is because one of Teofimo's specialties, and his father already admitted that they're working on that, is the catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to wait for him to get stuck, you know, in the inside, trying to do the right to the middle to the left, you know, all that footwork around you, and then he's going to get caught. You know what I mean? And so so the smartest thing that he can do is use his footwork to land and stay back outside. Because if he tries to stay inside, they're already planning on that. You see what I'm saying? So
I don't think Loma can stay outside the whole time.
I know that's the difficult part. Exactly.
Get in there.
Yeah, but that's what I think is going to be the mistake if he does that. You know, he needs to work on the outside.
Okay, especially with his reach disadvantage, he will go in. He needs to get on the inside.
Right. So that's gonna basically confuse him if he does that. If he comes, you know, because he's quick on his feet. So if he comes in, tags him a couple of times, and then goes out, because Teofimo's going to try to catch and shoot and, you know, try to counter him. You know what I mean?
True. Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I think, as we get back on that topic, every boxer has their tendencies. And I think Teofimo has the tendency of Loma has a tendency of the pause front feint with the body. You come back, read your body movement, and then pause, react to whatever he think you're going to do. And if you don't react, he will come and hit you or step back out, reset back to his left again. He does it every damn time, like freaking clockwork. And I think the thing that why people are catching up with Lomachenko is because now it's more tape on him. Nobody knew who he was fighting 300. People knew who he was, but they weren't watching that much tape, watching 300 amateur fights or less, whatever he fought. Now that he has 15 pro fights, people can see him, read him, find out his tendencies, and exploit them. And that's why he's not looking as dynamic as he did in earlier fights versus lesser opponents. You know what I mean? And everybody all talking about Walters and all that. I don't think Walters is as good as everybody making him out he was, but That's my opinion, and everybody has theirs. But I think Teofimo will, without a doubt, they have the timing down. And like I said before, Lomachenko does not fight at all going backwards or off the back foot. Volume nullifies Loma because Loma is still finding a way to get in. If you throw a high volume puncher or if you get off first, you will pretty much stagnate Lomachenko's deep offense and what he's trying to do. It's about getting off first. That's what Russell was doing, which took him a long time to get to Russell. Later on in the fight, he did, but it took him a while. Russell was a fellow southpaw that he was able to get the overhand right hook on. You know what I mean? Because in that fight, keep in mind, Russell probably had the speed advantage, but Lomachenko had the height and reach advantage, which is rare that Lomachenko takes into a fight. And so, again, he's able, with his beautiful boxing ability, his footwork has been able to overcome that. But again, he's going against a fighter. How often has he been in a fight where he has been the fastest fighter in a fight? That's 99% of the time, 98%. He's faster than 98% of the opponents he's fought. But when he's fighting a fighter that's powerful and is just as fast as him, I think that's where you're going to run into serious problems with Lomachenko. D, you checked out. Why the hell did you did? Come back in if you want. But that's my take on that. You know what I'm saying? Now he's coming back. Boom. But
hey Marvin, real quick, drop the link for me so I can get off my phone. It keeps searching. I'm gonna go on my laptop.
No problem. Who else? What else I got to say?
Lisa, did you want to respond to that, or not? I'll jump in.
I already said what I needed to say about TEO and Loma. I basically.
Oh, okay, I came in a little late. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's okay.
But yeah. So then, I agree 1,000% with what you're saying. And that's what I was saying, because it's like when Margarito was coming in on Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just moving forward, right? Pacquiao's best thing, even though he had a lesser reach advantage, the best thing that he could do was tag him and move away. You know what I mean? And then sometimes he would come in and catch him, you know. But let's be honest, you know, Margarito just kind of like just throws punches, you know, and really just hopes one lands. Whereas Teofimo, he's shown to be a little smarter in the ring, you know, and everything's calculated. So I expect Teofimo to come in and try to cut off the ring or whatever, but Vasili's footwork is amazing. You know, he's shown to be. Yeah, my bad. I heard myself echo. Which quarter? But I feel like you know, his footwork is gonna grant him the ability to come in, tag him. But if he stays in the pocket too long, I feel like they planning on that. You know what I mean? I've spoken to Teofimo Senior on other channels, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, he keeps on. He's not trying to give up the game plan, but he has admitted the catch and shoot. You know, if he stays in the pocket, that's a mistake for him. So they're planning on that, you know?
Absolutely. And I truly believe a great thing, the thing about Loma when he tries to do his entry offense to get in with the footwork, because he enters mainly with his footwork, it's not with the jab. He throws the double jab, but before he does that, he does specific footwork to see what you're going to react to. They're going to be waiting on that, and I think Teofimo and Camp are going to be timing him. He's right. Lomachenko is going to have the exact. It's a good possibility, I should say, that what Lomachenko does to his fighters, to people he fought in the past, they're going to try to reverse the tables and beat him to the punch through timing. You know what I mean? Because he has his tendencies. And that's what I have to say. D, you're back in. And Troy, what's up?
Yeah, I was going to say, you just mentioned timing, correct? You just said something about timing. I was somewhere else. But that's how you beat Lomachenko. You just have to disturb his timing, because that's what the guy did. You know, what's the dude that fought him, you know, and roughed him up and beat him?
Salido?
Yeah. You know, he just threw him off his timing.
Go to that body.
Right. You know, Teofimo, like I said before, you know, he's spontaneous, but he has to stay in control. He can't just constantly fly off the handle. But as long as he stays in control and switches from, like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever type of rhythm and all that, he's going to throw this dude's timing off. And on top of that, he's going to be a whole lot heavier than him and bigger than him. So every way he hits him, he's going to hurt him. I don't give a damn if he hit him with a jab.
And I don't mean to cut you. That's why he's going to have to be. Loma's going to be very, very, should I say, calculated how he goes in on Teofimo.
Thanks. I agree with 1,000% with that.
He's going to be very calculated. He's not going to just jump in that joint. He's going to be thinking twice.
Is that James Earl right there? Is that the brother I said same like James Earl Jones?
No, that's not him. That's somebody else.
Okay.
D, what's up? Okay, D got to wait till D get rolling. Go ahead, Jeremy. What's up, champ?
What's up? In all honesty, like I said, this fight is actually very hard to predict because, like I said, both of these fighters have they have a lot of tendencies to do something that both fighters can exploit. So, and I think to some degree, this fight will depend on experience, but this is why I favor Loma, because he has more experience. And to be honest, I think Loma would win, but I think this is a very good fight because it's actually very unpredictable in what could happen. And we don't know what the trainers are focusing on because both trainers are silent on what they're training, right? They're silent. So we don't know what they're training for. I have no idea what both are training for. I know both of them, they're kind of heated in between each other, so they dislike each other. But that's what intrigues me most about this fight because it's actually very unpredictable. You don't know who's going to win because Teofimo could upset the apple card.
Absolutely. And look, Bend Over 318, Peace and Pugilism, he has a great comment. Loma is a pressure fighter, physical as well as mental. He starts slow, builds up, and when his opponent can't keep up, he eats them alive. If Teo can catch him early, Loma will have to play catch-up. And Teo, the thing is, I think this is a great comment, Teo starts early. Teo is a fast starter. He's not a slow starter. So this comment is right and exact. Loma could get behind on points real quick, fucking with Teofimo.
Did you say bend over?
Yeah, that's his name. Don't start. Don't start. Well, I don't know where D.
Shouldn't it be? Yeah, I see.
Say, Troy.
I was just playing with the brother's name, but you know what, man? We got a good couple of fights coming up. Because when is this fight? Is it next month or when is this fight, Myron?
October 17th, I believe. Correct.
Next month. Okay, there you go. And then that same month we got the what? We got the fight with
Tank.
We do? Tank is fighting that month?
Tank and Leo's next month, y'all, right?
I feel bad, man. I should know that.
They're like a week apart.
Yeah.
Leo
I should know that being from Baltimore. And then after that, we got the one, we got the heavyweights, right? Usyk and
Dillian
Derek,
White
right?
versus Povetkin, I think, isn't it?
Next month. No. That's in November.
Oh yeah, Usyk and Chisora.
That's in late November.
Yeah, man. We got some good fights coming up, so I can stop complaining now that nobody's fighting.
Absolutely.
Got some good fights coming up.
They coming in droves now. Major Key, what's up? What's on your mind? Talk.
Well, one thing for me, I don't know if you guys already spoke about it because again I came in a little late. But that fight with Jermell and Derevchenko, man.
Yeah, we had a question earlier on the panel. I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to give you some context what we did earlier. Is Charlo ready for Canelo? That was a question earlier before you got on.
Oh, okay. So is Charlo ready for Canelo? No, because he struggled against Derevchenko. Even though he pulled out the win, I do agree with that. I don't think that there's no robbery there. The scorecards were a little shady, but he still won. You know what I mean? So regardless of what the scorecards were, you know what I'm saying, that was kind of foul right there. But I feel like he did win. I feel like he impressed me because he got that, but you got that off of a fighter that already has shown that he can lose. You know what I'm saying? Derevchenko is a good B to B plus fighter. You know what I'm saying? And you're talking about You talking about when you get into the ring with?
Right, Fury coming forward, stepping into his punches.
My bad, I'm hearing my my echo right now.
Staying outside and
it's all good.
So,
Jermell Chico, in my opinion, A+.
They say, oh, he sucked or whatever. And to me, he did. But it's just the way of. It's just a way of comparing this guy's performance against another guy. Yeah, and it's a way of giving the other guy more credit because he deserves it. Go ahead.
A precise look. You know how all of these guys, and I'm not talking about Gonzalo here. I'm talking about a lot of these motherfuckers that talk this shit about AJ, right? They never cried about Floyd.
What the fuck is D talking about? He on another live and shit on this. I'm kicking your ass out the goddamn studio, D. The hell you talking about?
I knew I heard my echo somewhere. Like I was hearing my echo.
He's here double dipping and shit. Get the fuck out of here, D.
He's a live cheater. Live cheater.
All love, D. It's all love. Get the fuck out of here, double dipping and shit. We hear you talk about Canelo and shit. We here talk about Charlo. My bad, Major Key. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so I feel like I don't feel like he's ready for Canelo just yet. But I feel like you know, he's definitely shown me more. Like he answered a lot of questions for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the Charlos, but I feel like I felt before. I'm not gonna say I feel it now. I felt before like they were just you know, 1 to 2 jabs and right, you know, straight right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an uppercut here or there. You know what I'm saying? And it really wasn't a full package for me. You know what I mean? I needed to see the chin tech. You know what I mean? And all of that. And I think that Jermell did a good job knocking out Rosario. I don't know how that happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he was twitching on the ground like that off of that shot. But when it came to Jermell, though, he went to 12 rounds. He went the distance. Deviatenko definitely tried to put the pressure later on. He caught him with a body shot. You know what I mean? And so he resisted it and lasted the 12 rounds. So I got to give him credit for that.
Okay, now you brought up another point, and we didn't really get into it. What is y'all guys' opinion and thoughts on the bizarre Rosario KO?
Ladies first. You still there, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I was on the live, so I didn't really see it. I got to watch those fights tonight.
What's your impression from the live?
What is my impression? I mean, you know, I feel like got to give the Charlos their credit, you know. I mean, the Charlos credit, you know.
Right.
I don't really know what that body shot entailed. It looked like he was convulsing a little bit. So I don't know if he lost
seizure, something crazy. But he was trying to
I don't know if he lost his total breath or whatever, but you know, I'm not him. Some people saying it looked like he just didn't want to get back up or whatever, but I'm not just into hypotheticals. You know, you just got to give a man his credit.
Absolutely. Good point. Major Key, what's up?
Now, I'm good on that one because I didn't see the second half. You know what I mean?
Oh, you didn't.
I mean, based on what I heard though, which the channel that I was watching, and then I followed up on different channels. They all said that it was a weird blow. So based on what I heard, and you know, from people that I've listened to before, and they're pretty accurate on what they call, they said that was a weird situation. You know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, I think your homeboy Two Hands was on with Nuke earlier. Okay. And he was saying, how the hell does that happen? Like, how the hell, like, he's never seen that before. Somebody get tapped like that and then go into convulsions. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually that happens off a headshot. You know what I mean? Like not with a little tap to the body.
But
you know what I mean?
Like, if people's like convulsions, it looked like it because he had a weird body movement. I mean, he was spread eagle like a motherfucker. It was crazy. So he was spread. It looked like it looked very awkward, but it looked like he was out of air. It looked like he was gasping for air.
Now let me ask you a question. Did he hit his head when he fell down, or was it just straight to just a body shot?
Dude,
he didn't catch himself when he fell.
He hit him, he went down on his butt and then laid out like this.
Oh, you see? So yeah, that's I mean, so you confirming what I'm hearing from everybody else. It sounds weird, yo.
Like like he could have do snow angels and shit.
No,
And
but
it
you know
looked
what
like
that
he
was?
tried to get up though.
Yeah, he
No, but
did. And then he went back down. I don't think he could breathe.
I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that shot at all, man. Let me wait till his truck passed by. But you ever have to like hammer in a nail or something like that? It's never the last hit that actually gets the nail in. It's a hit that's prior to that that actually makes it loose. It was something. It was something he got caught with earlier that shook him up that he never that it that he never recovered from. And he took that shot to the body, and he was done after that. He was done after that. So it
Look, man.
wasn't the punch that we saw that did any damage. It was the punch that we didn't see. Maybe we missed. I keep saying
bro.
it was that hook.
Nah,
I
bro.
keep saying it was the hook.
Hey, Troy, I hear what you're saying, but
Right.
my man, that the knockout we saw, or the drop
Right.
we saw, came around the round before the one before that. The knockout we saw in the last 5 seconds, the drop happened in the end of the 6th round.
I got you. I got you.
Charlo let him off the hook for the entire 7th round. He didn't.
He was resting.
Yeah, he didn't even press the pressure like we thought. Then come the 8th round, and the blow came, boom. It was a hard jab. You know what I'm saying? He went high, and it went boom. Now,
it's called, yeah.
From our point of view, his perspective, mine, I should say not our mind, could have been like one of those just freak punches. One of those where it hit in a freakish spot that caused that. I'm not going to call because the fact is, the knockout before that didn't look fluke. Man, my man was hurt when he did a stanky leg. I mean, that wasn't even a stanky leg. That was a noodle leg.
He did the banana.
His banana got peeled.
The banana slipped, yeah.
I ain't gonna fall for that banana in the tailpipe. Put some up in
Myron. Myron.
Yes, please.
Myron, you know that boxing is so funny. Like you have to really have a real trained eye to watch boxing, because what you see, you may not think. What you see is what, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
What you see, you got to do the slow-mo, and then they have the instant replay, and then you may still have to slow it down and still don't know what you're looking at.
I gotta say something to Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, in all due respect, you got that voice. You should do like a boxing after, like, you know, like a grown and sexy after dark boxing show. You know, have some, you know, a Teddy Pendergrass playing in the background.
Stop flirting on my channel. We already told Lisa she had a sexy voice.
Oh man, I'm done.
Listen, my wife is sitting next to me right now.
I'm just chill, you know. I'm a chill person, you know, like
to me right now. She said that Lisa sound like Mary.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up?
She just said that.
I don't think the knockout was. I've seen knockouts that look far more rare. Have any of you seen the Aaron Pryor fight? I'm 16, so I wasn't born in that age, but I love to look back at boxing history. There was this one fight that.
16?
Yeah, I'm 16, but there was this one fight that Aaron Pryor had.
You sound like you're 21, 22, man. Welcome to the panel, young buck. 16 is all gravy, and I'm happy that you're a boxing historian.
Yeah, welcome.
Look, I don't know if any of y'all have seen this fight, but have any of you guys seen when Aaron Pryor would train with Panama Lewis? When Panama Lewis told Aaron Pryor, or told one of his crewmates in the corner to mix something up,
the Black
championship
Bottle, we
fight.
all know about that.
Yeah,
mystery box, Black Bottle
fight.
Yeah,
Give me the bottle
exactly.
mix. Give me the bottle mix. Right.
That's probably one of the most rarest knockouts I've ever seen. And besides that, I think the rarest knockout I've ever seen was Muhammad Ali versus Sonny Liston, the rematch, the Phantom Punch.
Jeremy.
What?
You got your facts wrong. That was a TKO, that fight. And the Black Bottle came just before the end of the 12th. And that was one of the most classic fights in boxing history. You talk about Aaron Pryor versus Alexis Arguello. Okay?
That fight.
Series.
The Black Bottle came at the end of the 11th, just before the 12th. And It probably could have been a picker upper. It probably could have been some Gatorade. It could have been whatever in there to get him a spunk. Okay, let's just call it for what the fuck it is. It's been a lot of different things in boxing, different angles.
Been a lot of debates about it. Very controversial. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was.
But this fight kind of reminded me of.
Hold on, Jeremy.
My bad.
That was controversial. Yeah, but that knockout was not controversial. I mean, that stoppage wasn't controversial because Aaron Pryor, I mean, was putting. First of all, that fight was a seesaw. It was going back and forth, but that stoppage wasn't controversial. He, at the end of that fight, was able to beat Alexis Arguello down, and that fight was stopped on his foot because he was taking heavy blows. But that was a hell of a fight. It wasn't a stoppage the way you think of. But I get what you're saying. But that was just a classic fight. If you take away the black bottle, you know what I mean?
Then it was a fair fight. Then it was less controversial.
Are you sure? Did you see the rematch, Jeremy? I'm gonna give you a history lesson.
The rematch I didn't see. That one I did not see.
Okay, so I want you to, since I'm a historian to historian, go and watch the rematch between them. And Aaron Pryor stopped him in like 5 rounds.
Bet I'm gonna watch that. But okay, then let me make a better comparison. This fight kind of reminded me of the Phantom Punch or the Sergey Kovalev versus Anthony Yarde fight. Like when Sergey Kovalev knocked out Anthony Yarde with a jab, that looked weird.
Because that was due to exhaustion.
Exhaustion, but rarely do you ever see a fighter get knocked out by a jab.
Look, young man. Everybody could see that he was exhausted. He blew his wad in a round before because
he ran out of gas.
Ajayi told him let it all go when he was trying to get him out of there. Let me stop talking. Troy, Major Key, Lisa, go ahead. Teach the young man, the 16-year-old.
Hey, listen. Sergey Kovalev has one of the better jabs in the business. You know, that young man, Anthony Yarde, when his trainer Tunde told him to blow the load, you know, empty the tank or whatever, and he did. And, you know, remember, Anthony Yarde is still a prospect who hasn't went a full 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So, and he hadn't really fought anybody of the caliber of Sergey Kovalev. So he did really good. I'm not saying that he didn't, but he didn't time himself enough, or like he just went out there and he let it all out. Yeah, and with Sergey Kovalev, you have to be very careful because he's a vet. He's a vet, and he does. And Sergey has nasty jab. Remember in the first Ward fight, that jab was pushing Ward back. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we ain't negating everything you're saying or telling you ain't saying right. Just giving you more context to add on. Sergey,
right? There's some people who've been knocked out by jabs.
Yeah. Sergey, but that knockdown by Yarde happened from exhaustion. Because when he dropped, you see how he fell and his head was
that was completely. Yeah.
That was completely exhaustion, not by like
he was just exhausted. Yeah.
Matter of fact, go and watch.
I don't think it was a bizarre KO, but I don't think the type of jab that Jermell threw, it wasn't a pity pat jab because he threw that jab and he pushed his body weight with the back foot, and when you push your body weight like a shotgun jab, whoever mentioned it earlier, it was a shotgun jab.
Yeah, that was me. But I want you to go watch. I want you to go watch a fight so you can see a shotgun jab in use. Go watch Terry Norris versus Simon Brown.
Yeah.
The first fight. All right.
Bet.
Welcome,
all right.
Simon PFL. My bad. Simon Brown versus Terry Norris. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Welcome, the Truth or Troll. DFL heads. What's poppin'?
Yeah.
What's up, JFL?
What up, Marvelous Mag? How you doing, First Lady of Boxing, Miss Lisa?
What's going on, young man? Chilling.
How are you?
I'm good. How you enjoy the fights last night?
Say again?
How you enjoy the fights last night? It's lit. It was lit.
Yeah, it was lit. It was edge of your seat type, moments. You know what I mean? It was a good card, man. I can't front.
Yeah, shout out
And
to the
JFL,
PBC. Like give them much respect for that beautiful. Even though I didn't really see some stuff. Respect to them. That's what boxing needed.
It definitely needed that.
And also the WBSS, the cruiserweight final. I saw that. That was good too.
Super series of boxing.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
I picked Dorticos, but he lost, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys see the size of that ring? Damn.
Yeah,
like, he could have went to the bathroom and still been in the ring.
Who that's Major Key talk?
They're not T-What.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that the size of that
right?
went to the bathroom and still been in the ring.
It was that big? I didn't see it.
Yeah,
You know
it
what
was a large ring, man.
You know what I noticed? Overseas, their rings are bigger. I noticed that.
Yeah. Especially for certain fights. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Brady's actually pulled it off. He was using the angles better, and it seemed like Dorticos was coming in with the simplistic 1-2 combination, and that was pretty much it. And then he smothered his own punches. And then Brady's would grab him. The ref would break it up, and then he would start, coming in and out, using angles. And Dorticos wasn't doing that. And you would expect him to do that as a Cuban amateur, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't doing that.
Dorticos is not the traditional Cuban boxer. He's a pressure boxer.
Yeah,
He's
I noticed.
more like a boxer.
Yeah.
DFL, where'd you go? I didn't see that fight. But tell me,
good.
So give us more info on it.
That makes two of us.
I'm pretty sure I saw the fight. Was it on IFL TV?
That was on the Zone.
Well, I don't know. It was on the Zone, I think. Yeah.
Oh shit! It was on. I could have watched it then because I got the Zone, but I didn't see it. I was caught up into the Charlo doubleheader.
Yeah, it came
Because
on
I was watching all the undercard
like
fights and the main fights on IFL TV as well, and then I started watching the PBC.
Got you. DFL. Who's
Yizzo.
My bad.
You ever had to take my Bluetooth off, Mag?
Huh?
I had to take my Bluetooth off and shit because I don't know if you hear me good with that or.
It's all good. I hear you fine, man. Speak your mind, man. Get on it.
Hold on. Say again, bro.
Speak your mind.
What up, JFL?
Yo, what up, man? Hey, listen, man. I'm real rap with mines, bro. I'm real rap. You heard me?
Yeah.
And I could say, congratulations to the Charlos, but I like to be neutral, fair down the middle with shit, bro. And for me, Charlo versus Derenchenko, that was a draw for me, bro.
Really?
Just gotta keep it 100 on that one, yeah.
Okay. It was a close fight.
Yeah, it definitely was close. Yeah, man. Chenko, he came to fight like he did with Jacob, like he did with Triple J. So all props to him for making it a competitive fight. It was close, and Charlo, he pulled it off. So I think he pulled it off by one round.
Okay. Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, the scorecards was crazy.
Yeah, one round. You know what I mean? It is
The scorecards were weird.
He still got to, he got to turn up. You know what I'm saying? He's on back foot. Actually, both of them was on the back foot in both fights, right? Majority of the time.
Yeah, they both was getting. Yeah, it was seesaw momentum, and Derenchenko was definitely pushing Charlo and to get inside. Of course, a whole lot. He was definitely pushing Charlo, and to do that. So Charlo was going back, but he was fighting going back. He was going to the body. He was throwing up the uppercuts.
Yeah.
It was a very entertaining fucking fight. Real talk.
Yeah, definitely a close fight. Yeah, and the Rosario fight, bro. Now, I was doing live commentary on those fights. You know what I'm saying? I had the visual. You know what I mean? Of the fight. So they dropped it recently, so I seen the whole thing. I seen the fight. in full. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, that Rosario fight. You know, people gonna have their thoughts about what they thought
That's what I
about
want
it.
to
You
get
know what I
on.
mean?
Tell us what you think. Give us really quick what you think about the Rosario KO.
Yo, before you jumps on, I'm gonna chime off real quick. So, yo, I appreciate you having me on the panel, Myron. Peace, JFL. Peace, Lisa. You have a great night.
All right, brother Major Key. Clint Avery.
All
Hold
right,
you
thank
down.
Now that I'm looking back at this fight, I'm remembering. I'm starting to like look back at all the other weird fights. I'm starting to notice this isn't. It was a weird KO, but here's the thing: I gotta clear everything up. I don't think no one took a dive because I keep seeing people say that Rosario took a dive, and that's ridiculous. I don't think Rosario took a dive. I think Charlo landed a jab that he didn't expect would knock Rosario on his ass. He landed a body shot the same way Tyson Fury landed a body shot on Deontay Wilder. Not the same way, right? But he landed a body shot and it just knocked him down.
True.
But this
What
body
you say,
shot must
bro?
have been more severe for Jason Rosario.
No, you said Mike Tyson, Wilder.
Hey, Double M.
Yeah.
I was doing the commentary with Unrivaled on the Dorton Coast and Breeders fight. If you want me to break that down a little bit.
Oh, I knew you was doing something. I'm just giving you shit. It's all good.
No.
Hey,
I'm not talking about whatever. I'm talking about last night.
How you try to change the subject up, man? This is the second time you did that, D. Jefferson.
JFL.
Come on, man.
Don't get on him, JFL.
Goddamn.
Look, hold up. Y'all two ain't going on my goddamn platform.
No. We don't need to be doing that no more, bro.
I don't mean it seriously. I'm joking, damn it. But go ahead, JFL.
What up,
D came in on.
No. Me and Jeff are cool. We don't even be doing that shit no more.
I know. I'm just fucking. But go ahead.
No, that Dorton Coast Brady fight, it's just like Lisa said too. Like he is not your traditional style Cuban fighter, and Dorton Coast. I don't know if you guys seen the Breeders versus Usyk fight, right?
Yes,
he gave Usyk all he can handle, man.
Damn right.
So, like,
that was a close fight. That was a very, very close fight.
Right. So as far as like boxing acumen, he's just a better boxer than Dorton Coast. Dorton Coast had to get in there and put him away, but Breeders, he ate some good shots from Dorton Coast, but he was using great lateral movement that fight. Every time Dorton Coast had him trapped in the corner or something, Breeders would throw a 1-2 or a combination and then sidestep out of there. You know what I mean? So he didn't allow Dorton Coast to implement his will. Breeders control. You know how you get two fighters in there, whichever one of these fighters implement their will, then most likely they're going to win. That's what that fight was. He wouldn't allow Dorton Coast to implement his will in that fight. And, you know, he kept him at bay. He kept moving. And, you know, it was a good performance by Breeders. It was a great fight.
Breeders is a hell of a fighter. And I call the fight between him and Usyk, believe it or not, draw.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Breeders was the true ring general. When you talk about ring generalship, he was a ring general yesterday.
Yep, that's a fact. That is a fact. That was a really good fight, man. It was just the whole day of fights yesterday. And look, when I was doing the commentary for the PBC card, I had my other laptop up and I was looking at the UFC card as well. Yeah. Like, bro, that shit was fucking hard. So many fights yesterday, man. That shit was crazy.
But hey,
someone's gonna link me that fight. I actually kind of want to see it now.
Yeah, you should. Oh, guys, only got 7 minutes left, 6 minutes left officially for this live, and I'm cutting out. What is it you guys want to talk about? Let's go out with a bang, fireworks, and let's be controversial.
Okay, let me say my piece. Take about 10 seconds. I just want all y'all to know that when October comes around, Teofimo Lopez is gonna knock Lomachenko the fuck
out. Oh, a lot of people starting to believe that. Because if you say something enough, people started to believe you. A lot of people is now regurgitating those same thoughts.
If you repeat the same thing over and over, some people will start to believe it.
Yeah,
Hey,
but that is a sociological science.
I mean, bro, you know, Rosario, you know, he when he came to fight Williams, you know, Williams, he was fighting he was fighting a different game plan himself. You know what I'm saying? And he got clipped. You know what I mean? Now, for me, you know, I like both Charlos, but you know, Rosario, you know, he came to fight. He put up a good fight. You know what I mean? I guess he got caught like that. You know what I mean? And you know, people gonna take it how they take it. You know what I mean? In that fight. But for me, I try to give, you know, Rosario that Trinidad card, that Trinidad is, you know, get back down, get back up, get back to work. You know what I mean? But for me, as a boxing fan, I can't give him that Tito card no more. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't give who the Cheeto card no more.
No, for me, Rosario.
Oh yeah, I thought he was. I didn't think he was ready for Charlo. To be honest,
I think he was ready. I think he was 100% ready. I think he at the same time, you know what I mean, from what I saw and all that, you know, I just keep it like that. I just pull that he knows Tito, bro.
No, he ain't no Tito. But I predicted you talking about what you talking about? Tito. I mean
I compared Rosario to a Tito. Simple fact that, you know how Tito have the high guard. He got both hands. He gets dropped, but sometimes he get back up and apply that pressure, and with both hands, he had that Tito-ish to him.
Yeah,
but we
he
know
ain't not
Tito
like
heart.
he ain't
We know
like
Tito
Tito.
type of heart and pride, and we know Tito. You know he a warrior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can't
I
call
won't
that
call
for
him Tito.
Rosario. I got to pull
Tito
that
had
card
one
for
of the
him.
best left hooks in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I always thought this. Listen, I said it. I think I said it the other day on your show.
Somebody got to live up to it. You know what I mean?
Myron, I said this. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I cut somebody off?
No, you go ahead, Lisa.
No, you go ahead, Lisa.
Listen, I said this the other day, I think, on your show. I said, listen, Jermell Charlo has been the most consistent, other than Lara and a few other guys. He has been the most consistent super welterweight champion. And even when he lost the title, came back and won it, he has been consistent. He has been disciplined, fighting at 154. And I knew that greatness was in his destiny. I knew it because you know, I knew Laura got a little older, you know. So Laura was the guy up there at one time, but I knew it was, you know, his brother moved up in weight. I knew it because he has been consistent and he has fought a lot of good people, you know. So it's also consistency. So that's why I picked him based on the consistency, based on his body of work, and based on him staying in shape, being mentally strong, you know.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what you guys think, but here, before I get on to Jermell against Rosario, James Bell, just don't
You
pay
only got a
attention
minute and
to
45 seconds. We're ending the live at 1:30.
don't pay attention to Chavez Jr. That dude, not someone to take seriously.
Okay, hold up. What happened with Chavez Jr.? What's all this talk about him? I miss.
He quit. He quit again.
He quit in
He
one of
quit
his
again.
fights. That's the point. I don't think it's.
His
Okay,
father
let's talk
fight
about
with
that for the next
Arce
one.
was better. Myron,
Let's shit on
the
Chavez the next 30
OGs was
minutes.
out there. The OGs was out there banging it out. Him and Arce.
Him and who?
Senior had a fight with Arce. They was in there banging it out. A 3-round fight with headgear on, and then Junior quits because he had
That's a
a
shame.
headbutt and he had a big long scar over his eye.
Hold up. You telling me it was an exhibition where Chavez Senior was fighting his son?
No,
He fought Arce.
Senior was
He fought
fighting
Arce.
another boxer. It was an exhibition match.
Right, a fighter he fought from back in the day. It was part 3.
Chavez
and
Chavez Senior was fighting somebody he fought back in the day.
Yeah, it was
an exhibition match.
The 3rd installment, but it was an exhibition match. They was out there banging it out, body shots and all.
and he quit.
But before the exhibition match happened, Chavez Jr. had a fight and he
That
quit.
shit was embarrassing.
Oh,
check it.
Right.
Senior was yelling at
And
his
then the
son
father
in
had to come
the
and save the
dressing
family
room.
name.
Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't see that. But all I know is that
he was yelling at his son.
Okay, hold on. Somebody give me a layout of that night. Was it an exhibition?
It was a mess.
It was 2 fights, Myron. Chavez Jr.
happened.
fought a domestic fighter, and he quit. Chavez Sr. fought a guy from he fought back in the day, and it was a better fight, and he won. That's the situation.
That's sad.
That's the situation. But look, before you jump off, picture this, right?
I'm sorry to say, but hold up. Let me say this. When you grow up, not with a silver spoon, I should say, a plantain spoon, all your goddamn life, okay?
You don't have hunger.
Not having to worry about anything from the world. He ain't grew up in the goddamn barrio. We should have known Junior ain't shit. Let me stop. That's controversial.
I think, you know what? I think that
all right.
I think that he's tried to live up to his father's name, and I think he just got to be who he is himself.
It's impossible to do
whoever that is.
He can't.
He can't live up to his dad's name.
He can't.
Peace out the sip.
He can't. But let's okay. Right. But let's check this out, everyone.
Everybody shit on
Derek fights Usyk. No. Listen. You know, Derek fights Usyk in October, right? Let's just say he knocks Usyk out and he wins the WBO belt, and White knocks out old boy here, the Russian. How would that be? Yeah. You know, how would that be if White actually fights him again and wins the title finally? Can y'all see that happening? Can y'all see that playing out?
Explain what you said again.
What WBO belt?
Okay, Usyk and Derek Chisora are fighting next month, and I believe there's a belt that's up for grabs, right?
If I'm correct, I think it's the WBO diamond belt.
It's a belt. So let's just say Derek knocks out Usyk, and then White, you know, knocks out Povetkin, and then they have a third fight, and White ends up fighting for the diamond belt with Derek.
Okay.
At least he'll finally get a title, right? It ain't the title he wants, but at least he'll finally get a title.
Who you talking about? I mean, White will finally get it? Or, I mean, you mean
White.
They different sanctioning bodies, though. White
got different. White already had diamonds and all that shit. He wants a world belt, dude.
He ain't. Be honest with you, he ain't gonna get it because if Fury, and Joshua ain't fight yet, ain't nothing gonna happen. Fury and Wilder, I think something's gonna come up strange in that fight, and they're not gonna fight. So I don't know what's gonna go on. I'm just sick of the whole thing with all of them over there.
Okay, y'all
with the exception of White.
Do y'all want to go in on Joshua, the whole heavyweight division now for the next 5 minutes, and then we out?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
Go ahead, dive in, kill it. Y'all talk. I'm chilling, just narrating.
The heavyweight division. I wish they would come to some type of agreement where we can get an undisputed. This is getting crazy, but I'm hearing that Joshua. It's just hearsay. May drop the WO or whatever. So I don't know. It's just crazy, the whole thing.
Jeremy, what you got?
This whole thing started because I said we shouldn't pay mind to Chavez Jr. But after that, I was gonna say I think the Rosario versus Jermell fight, it wasn't controversial. Just the only thing, I think it only came to how Rosario reacted to that body shot. If he didn't react good and it really did what he demonstrated in that ring, it really took out the air out of his body.
Right.
Then
absolutely. But what about that?
And he lost. But also, I don't know what most of you guys are thinking, but I think Jason Rosario was winning.
Hold up.
Most of the fight.
Jeremy. We going to heavyweights, bro. We talking about the heavyweight division. Chime in. Have you been keeping up?
Yeah, I've been keeping up on that.
Come on, tell me what you think. What should happen? Should we get Undisputed? Is Deontay Wilder going to fart on Tyson Fury in the next fight? What's going on?
Okay, so I'm gonna jump on Tyson Fury's head. He's a fucking dumbass for telling AJ to vacate the belts. But if he be, I just look at his trilogy with Wilder. If he beats him, okay. If he beats him, he beats him. But if he gets caught being stupid in there in that ring with Deontay Wilder, everyone has to know that Deontay Wilder does have the ability to knock Tyson Fury down and knock him out. But I think Tyson Fury should just get the trilogy fight over with and let AJ fight his mandatories so we can get closer to the Undisputed fight without any politics, without any controversial politics. Because I'm tired of waiting.
Yeah, neither one of them can lose. Let's just hope they don't lose so we can get where everybody wants. Now
I'll say this, bro.
Go ahead, DFL.
Wilder and AJ is going to be
Turn your volume up. Turn your volume up, JFL.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Come on. Go
okay.
ahead. Spit that fire, man.
How far is that fight between AJ and Wilder? I compare that to a Charlo and CANELO. That's how far that fight is from. You know what I'm saying?
Who's who?
I'm not saying who's
that's how
who.
far
I'm
you
saying.
think it's from. Wow.
Say again?
So you don't think that's how far you think that fight is from becoming a reality? You don't think it's going to happen?
Me personally, I don't think it's going to happen at all. I don't think we're going to get those fights at all.
What about AJ and Fury? Who you think going to win?
You're talking about AJ and Wilder. You talking about Fury?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Well, do you think Fury going to beat Wilder in that trilogy?
Yo, man, you know you're talking to, right?
Yeah, answer the question. Speak it.
Hell no, man. Fury got no chance, bro. Listen. Fury don't have no chance, bro. Because Fury has a newbie crunk style. He never perfected it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Listen, he never perfected that style. He was still premature. He still had many holes coming forward.
Say it with your chest because Troy and D is waiting in the goddamn wings. Say it with your chest.
Wait on it. I'll wait too. But listen, he a newbie style. He had many holes in his game. He could have been knocked out multiple times. You know what I mean? But 100% Wilder in that trilogy, DWBC 2-time bomb squad.
Oh shit! Go ahead, Wolves, get on him.
Fury has no chance. Fury has no chance.
Opinion, you know.
Go ahead.
It's fact though. I don't do opinion.
You said Fury. You said Fury had no chance. You said he got no chance because you know what?
It's a Royal Rumble from now on. You motherfuckers do what you gonna do.
Okay, listen. Because I saw like two fights, 19 rounds, and I didn't see Deontay Wilder win but 3 of them. So why don't you break down how he has no chance, huh?
You unfactual about that.
What'd you say, brother? Because my signal's breaking up. What'd you say?
Yeah, let me say this about my boy Tyson Fury.
You're unfactual about
we can say what?
Hype him up. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is what we can say. Well, this is what we can say. The judges called the first fight a draw. Regardless of who think who won, it was a draw.
Now listen, bro. That first fight, Wilder factually won that fight. Just understand that. Okay? And the second fight, we know what occurred in that second fight. So in the trilogy, bro, 100%, 1,000% Wilder. Bro, he ain't playing no games. And Fury, Fury newbie.
Okay. So
it's getting KO. He gonna try to resort.
This is why it's hard to talk to you, though.
Okay,
you don't like to let nobody talk.
But do the truth and trouble.
I just want to ask him one question though.
One question, then they go ahead.
Nah, you can ask me a question after I finish my fucking statement, nigga. You cut me off. God damn. Okay. So the judges said that it was a draw. Okay. Some fans had it Fury, some fans had it Wilder. I don't get into that. But it was no judges in the second fight. Wilder got his fucking ass whipped.
That's all you going
dominated. I mean, he got dominated. So when we look at these two fighters, one of them got dominated and put away, and his corner quit, and then the other one had an arguable fight.
Stop it, bro.
His corner didn't throw the towel? Did his corner not throw the towel?
Listen, D. Wilder.
No, that's factual. His corner threw the towel. They said, we don't want no more.
Stop it, bro. Listen, Wilder never quit.
I said his corner.
Hold on, wait a minute.
The referee stopped the fight first initially.
Nah, the referee ain't do shit.
Yes, he did.
It was a towel.
The referee got in between
prematurely. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. The towel came in behind them both, JFL.
Listen.
See the towel.
The towel came first. But my thing is, Wilder never quit. That left hand came first.
No,
actually, hold on, bro.
Actually, the towel didn't come first. You know, the 7th-round ass kicking came first.
Hold on, bro. Y'all making shit up right now. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this, bro. Wilder won that first fight, hands down. Second fight, Fury should be D fucking Q, nigga. Now, trilogy, 100% Wilder. Just understand that.
Hold up, JFL. Why should he be DQ'd?
Bro,
what the fuck you talking about?
If we're gonna go into that, it's gonna be a whole. There's gonna be a lot of Fury stands.
No, let's give me 15 seconds. Why should he be DQ'd?
And I don't want to hear that. So my thing is, just take his style for example, a new Crunk style that he just learned overnight. And look, you can compare him coming forward to a Klitschko fight. So what new style?
Go ahead, Dick.
We talking about Wilder, right? You know, when you say, you know,
what new style?
Okay, we talking about Fury.
Yeah,
Fury don't need a new style because he won. Wilder need a new style.
Listen, bro. That Crunk style, get out of here with that. Okay. Now,
that ain't really Crunk style.
That was a bully style. You don't understand that. And Fury come forward Crunk style.
No, but that wasn't a Crunk.
Listen, Wilder had
that wasn't a Crunk style. You know, he just
go ahead.
No.
Go one at a time. Go ahead.
Look, I'm sorry, but that wasn't Crunk style. You know, Crunk style is the long jab and the straight right hand. Well, Fury did. You know, he just imposed his will on. All he did was impose his will on Wilder. He didn't use no style. It was ugly.
What new style? That newbie style. That new, bro. Wilder wasn't. He was 50. Well, listen, Wilder was 50% himself, and he still stood his ground, and he never quit. You know
come on.
You can laugh. Go ahead, but I'm letting you know the outcome of the trilogy, bro.
Okay, listen.
Wilder.
Let me jump in here. Right, he said he was 50% himself.
Say again.
Take a breath, brother. You know, take a breath. You know, let somebody else talk for a second. Let me jump in, please.
Let him talk, Jeff. To be the truth and troll you all, but let him go ahead and talk.
Let me ask you one question.
No, you said he was 50. Okay, go ahead.
What style is Fury gonna come into this trilogy? What style? Is he gonna be on the back foot or he's gonna come forward? Let me know.
Either way, Wilder.
He don't need to change. He won.
Answer the question, bro.
He gonna come with the floppy glove style.
Nah, bro,
just like he did before.
Okay?
Now, can I speak now?
Right? That was a new style, right? Quote unquote.
God, okay. No, that's the same thing he did. Same thing he did to Cunningham. Same thing he did, you know, to Derek Chisora. There was nothing new with him. Nothing at all, man. Nothing.
Wilder, 100%. What style is he gonna come into this trilogy?
We don't know because he hasn't spoken out. You keep saying Wilder hope that in his silence he is training on his technique.
You know damn well
that is one
Wilder
thing
wasn't 100% in that fight. So we're not gonna play naive or dumb right now.
How
even
acknowledge
that
he ain't 100%. What do you mean 100%?
Wilder in the press conference said he's in great shape.
Wilder, JFL.
Say again.
You making excuses for Wilder?
There's no excuses, bro.
What new style is Wilder gonna come in this fight?
No, Wilder's.
Listen, Wilder could come in this trilogy, Savage mode coming forward. Fury got no chance. Like the first fight, Wilder can box toe to toe in the middle of the ring and trade with him. We
When
know
has
Wilder.
Wilder ever
We
came
know
forward?
Wilder has a back foot
He
game.
can.
Wilder back foot game. 80% of his punches came off the back foot. So people can discredit his skill set.
You mean
But
the
Wilder
back still?
with
Did you hold
50%,
up? You
he
mean the
never
back
quit.
foot or the back
He
still?
caught Fury with a left. You know what I'm saying? And the majority of that fight, Fury new style, bro, he wasn't that effective. Like people overhyping that shit. I'm not over impressive with a cheater. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'll do
Oh
that.
Okay.
shit. Okay,
You
we
feel
gonna
me?
end it on that.
God.
Hey, hold up, Jeff.
Okay,
Hey,
brother.
go ahead, Troy. Go finish up.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say you said he was 50%. You said Fury cheated. Let me explain something to you. He
Yeah,
sat in the press conference with
Hold up,
Fury
Jeff.
and said he's in the best shape of his life. Best shape of his life, and he ain't afraid of Fury because Fury is what? Pillow fisted, right? Well, he got pillow fisted and pin slapped for 21 minutes
listen.
until someone had to beg for mercy, mercy, mercy.
Hold up, D. Go ahead, kill it, D. You've been waiting patiently. I see.
Yeah, it's just really simple to me. Wilder ain't coming in no different because in every fight of his damn career, he fought the exact same. That motherfucker ain't
Lies,
learned
nigga.
shit his whole
Lies,
damn
nigga.
career, and he ain't coming in different this next
Lies,
fight.
bro. You want to bet money on it? Put your money where your mouth is, nigga.
Oh, that's a bet. That's a bet for
All right,
sure.
listen. I'm betting. Listen, we on air, bro. I want my bread, bro. All right. Now you and the other guy, I want 500 from both of y'all. You heard me?
Oh,
Troy.
you bumped your damn head, nigga. I'm not betting
Nah,
nobody
nigga.
$500 on no boxing
Nah,
match.
nigga. 500.
I'm
Nah,
not
you be
betting.
betting, bro.
Yeah, well,
Nah,
no
we
bet,
ain't
Fuck out
gonna
of here.
fool.
You
bet.
can
I'm
get
not betting.
500
No, we don't.
pesos.
How you gonna
You
tell
can
Nah,
me
get
what I'm
bet,
betting?
bro.
$500.
Bet.
Fuck out.
500
Exactly how you gonna
pesos.
tell
Hey,
somebody
Ride
what
with
they're
your
gonna do?
man.
500 pesos.
Ride
He
with your
get
man.
$5.
Dude, listen to me.
Ride with him.
It's
Bet
not
me,
that
bro.
serious, man. It's just a fight. It's just a
Listen,
fight.
bet me, bro.
I tell you what,
500
man.
for both of y'all.
If you really want to bet, I don't want no little. I don't want no money.
Hold on,
Why
bro.
don't you come be my servant for about a year? Since you're so sure your boy gonna win, huh?
DWBC 2-time. That's Wilder. Man.
Notice how he didn't answer me,
Say
right?
again.
Look, IFL,
I got
all
some
due
shoes for you to
respect.
shine and everything, bro. You can come be my servant for a year.
And y'all
Yeah.
betting the what?
You can clean my walls, my dishes, all of that for a whole year.
We
Whole
want
year.
you to come
Nah,
indenture
I don't
servant.
want no damn money.
Well, all right. Hey, I'm finishing up now.
Exactly.
I ain't hear what he said though.
He said you gotta come and do his dishes and do his cleaning.
He said, what?
Benson, nigga, you gotta come be Benson to that nigga for a whole year. Benson.
Yeah, y'all hilarious, bro. Y'all hilarious.
I got to thank y'all for that laugh, man. I'm only playing with
Hey,
you,
listen,
play. I'm only
listen
playing.
though. Hey, listen though. Just know this, bro. 100% Wilder, DWBC 2-time. Just know that.
All right, I'm done now. We're over. Hey, who's gonna closing it out will be Lisa and Jeremy. Lisa, you two got the last 2 words before we end this up in a minute. What's up?
Okay, about what? About the heavyweight?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you think about Wilder and Fury? Fuck it.
Depends on the game plans. I'm sure Fury will just come in and work on some different stuff and kind of embellish a little bit more of what he already did, but I don't know what Wilder is doing. I don't know if he has a new trainer or but he would just have to make some adjustments. What, I don't know. I know that he has been talking to George Foreman for as an advisor or something. So I'm not sure like what he's doing. Like I said the other day, a quiet man is always a dangerous man. So you never know what you just don't know. I can't speak. These are variables. I can't answer. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen Wilder. Know who his trainer is, or if he's still with the same people, or. But I
Lisa Bells,
definitely
you
see him
seem,
coming in with some adjustments, huh?
Lisa Bells, you seem like you're very indecisive.
No, I'm not indecisive. I just told you. How can I? How can I speak on something that
What's
I'm
your
not
sign?
indecisive. I said it variables.
What's your
How
sign?
can I speak?
What's your sign, Lisa?
What's my sign? Sagittarius.
Exactly. Yeah. Indecisive.
Oh, I'm not indecisive. Listen to what I said. I said it variables. How can I speak on as far as the Wilder side? It's a question mark. I don't know.
I hear
I
you.
don't know if he has the
Turn out
same
the
trainers,
light,
if he has any new
you
trainers,
light the
or what.
candle.
And I'm sure he's working on some things. So that's going to be a question mark. So I
Hmm.
think I have a
Turn them
valid
off.
point here.
You have a valid point. You're a Sagittarius though, and I'm seeing a Sagittarius now. Y'all very indecisive, so it's all gravy. Jeremy, the young
Oh
16-year-old,
boy.
finished Mexico.
No, I'm not. Everything is not black and white. Myron, everything is not black and white. There is gray.
I love you, Lisa. Okay, it's all good. I'm just messing with
Tell
you.
me a secret. I don't want to know any secret. I want to know a special
Sagittarius
secret.
quite indecisive. I'm dating a Sagittarius now. She indecisive as
Oh
hell.
wow.
You go
It's a
ahead,
lot
man.
of things to take
I don't
into
want to
account
beg.
in that fight.
Man. What you say, JFL?
Practice what you preach. Show your ride.
Jeremy.
But
Show
you
your ride.
know, I know it'll get
Finish
heated
this
when
up,
it comes
Jeremy.
to
We out of
Tyson
here.
Fury and Wilder. But people gotta be real with themselves when it comes to both of those fights. Trilogy gonna be another epic trilogy with Tyson Fury and Wilder. You know what I mean? And I got Wilder and I got my facts for reasons why he beat two-time. You know what I mean? And you know, hopefully eventually we'll have an AJ and Wilder fight eventually. But I don't see that happening. And Charlo and Canelo, I don't see that ever happening either.
Gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower. I'm sorry.
That's just me.
It's gonna be a trilogy. It's gonna be an epic fight. I agree
Hey,
with that. I agree with JFL. It's gonna be another epic ass whooping from Tyson Fury on Deontay Wilder. Epic.
hey, peace. Hey, everybody, subscribe to JFL Head. JFL Head. JFL Head, say
All
your
right.
channel. JFL Head, say your channel.
Oh, DSFG 38 and 0. But Mag, you think what weight you think Charlo and Canelo can meet up at to fight?
160.
One
Everybody,
sixty eight.
subscribe to Speak Your Mind
168?
Sports
All right.
by D. Jefferson. We got the First Lady
I
of
don't know,
Boxing,
man.
Mr. Bells. We have the young Jeremy from Mexico up in the
All right. Before the live ends, I don't want to cut you off, but with all due respect to every Wilder fan, if I were to show that first fight between Wilder and Fury, my
Come on,
trainer
man.
would say he got outboxed. But here's the thing. I have Tyson Fury
Outboxed.
winning the trilogy, but when the trilogy happens, just know that this trilogy, we're not gonna have trilogies like that anymore. We're not gonna have trilogies like Tyson Fury and Wilder. The last time we've ever had trilogies and quadruple fights like that was Juan Manuel Marquez versus Pacquiao.
Yeah.
So we gotta be grateful for these three trilogies, for these trilogy fights. I mean,
We might go see one between Canelo and Triple G. That would be a trilogy too.
You know, it's a possible trilogy that's brewing right now.
What?
That could possibly be made, which is long overdue. But I always keep, Povetkin and Ortiz, White Lion versus King Kong, and that's a trilogy in my book.
Povetkin and Ortiz?
Yeah.
They never fought it anyway, unless it was in the amateurs, right?
Long overdue, and he got history, so they should make that fight. Povetkin proved himself. He came back,
Povetkin and
got another
Ortiz.
rematch. So after that, the Dylan White is fucking way. He's in the way right now. He got, he'll get knocked out again.
No, DSFG got his own rules in boxing. It's boxing rules and it's DSFG rules.
I mean, no disrespect to them, but I don't see them going through no 3 trilogy wars at the age they are.
I'm out of here, man. We cutting this short. Everybody, thank you for coming to the chat. Y'all fucking hilarious for the last 20 minutes.
I love it. I love it.
Salute to the
All
10.
right.
Shout
Thank
out
you
to
very
Myron
much.
Magnus and
Thank
D
you.
Jeff.
Freaking, well,
You
fuck
salute your
you,
first
D.
lady.
D just left without saying goodbye or anything. God damn.
Well,
Is that the
hey,
D's a
and to the
busy
brother that's a
man.
Midwest D?
D's a
and to the
busy
brother that's a
man.
Wilder
He
fan,
ain't that busy to
and
say
to
peace, y'all. One love.
and to the brother
He
that's
trying
a
to hop
Wilder
on
fan,
here
you still
and
there?
say,
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, listen. You know what, man? You changed my mind. Always bet on black. So you know who I'm going to bet for? In the Fury Wilder fight, I'm going to bet on Tyson's trainer. Peace out.
y'all wild. We're gone. It's over with. Thank
Marvelous
you,
Mag. Another
DFL
one.
Heads. Thank you to Troy, Lisa Bells, Mr. Jeremy,
All right,
D.
y'all.
Jefferson, and Troy Graham. For him and D. Fuck you two for bailing out without saying peace to the damn panel, though. All right? Y'all can't
Salute
do
to
that
the
no more.
panel. Salute to the first lady, Miss Lisa. Shout out to Marvelous Mag. Shout out to the
Salute
chat.
JFL, Myron, and
Thank you.
Jeremy. And thanks for having me, Myron. It's always fun on the
Always.
Myron Magnus show.
Boxing Logics United.
I know the Boxing Logics United, but it's still the Myron Magnus show.
Thank you, Miss Jersey. All right, y'all. Peace.
Hey, Mag.
All right.
Peace.
Yo.
Oh, I was going.